Hi YouTube, Chatty Cathy back. So I made this video and I accidentally edited it and went too far, so I totally missed my intro and I wasn't even sure where I really started. But what I'm doing is I'm showing you Billy's bug out bag, which is huge. It's big. I don't want to repeat myself, but it's a big bag and it has lots of stuff in it. I don't know what all's in there. I don't know what it's all used for. Basically, I do know what it's all used for. It's pretty self-explanatory, or it's common sense. I do have a lot of common sense. I don't know a whole lot of words or how to explain stuff real well, but I do have common sense, and as long as you got common sense and you can partner or figure anything out. So I'm gonna add this to the front of that other video since I did cut it out and I messed it up, and yeah, so it's just gonna like cut right into me talking. There's videos. I'm watching a lot of camping stuff and survival stuff. I'm watching a lot of things because I have plans to live as much of a self-reliant life that I possibly can. So, like I said, I'm learning, and one day my videos will be more informative because I'm going to know a lot more. I'm going to know what the stuff is called, and I'm going to know what it's used for. Yeah, so I just want to let you know that not much of good on information, but I am good at showing you stuff. This is a huge bag. I mean, it's so big and it's really heavy. And I can't even hardly pick it up, but Billy can, and he carries it, and he straps it on. Oh! And he gets around just fine with it. It's cool because this bag has the shoulder straps, and then it has a strap that goes around here, and then one that goes around your back, your belly down here. And then it has the ones that go around here and your belly and up here, and it sits up high. I've seen him put it on and he's tested it out and he's done real good. So everybody's bag is different. It depends on how much weight you can carry, to what you put in there. There's no way that I could lug this thing around, so my bag definitely won't even come close to his bag. But he's got a ton of stuff in here. Like I said, I don't know what all this stuff is called, or even what it is, or maybe even what it's used for, but I'm going to show you what it is, and I bet you know what it is, and I bet you know what it's used for. He tells me all the time, but I'm real forgetful. But, if I keep hearing it, and I keep studying, and I keep reading, then finally it'll sink in. So this is a huge bag. Let's get to it. I'm not going to take all of these bags off of the side because there's so many. So I'm going to turn this around and just pull things out of each one. Hey, look, I got my coffee. Oh, this is the best coffee. Hey, Mom. Yeah. Can you bring me that coffee out of the cabinet?
I'm sorry?
Can you bring me that coffee out of the cabinet?
From the cabinet?
Yeah, the coffee container. Oh my gosh, this coffee is so good. I love coffee. Y'all know I love coffee. I have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But
That one
I tried out this new coffee. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Y'all gotta see.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Mom. Remember I told y'all my mom's here for the week? Oh! I hope y'all didn't see my belly. So, I got this coffee the other day. Maxwell House, and it's smooth bold pecan flavored coffee. It is so super delicious. Oh my god, it's so good. And then I put that caramel macchiato creamer in it. Oh, I can't stand it. I don't even want to eat. All I want to do is just drink this coffee. Oh, my shirt keeps getting stuck on there. I hope I don't keep flashing out my belly. That'd be kind of scary. Anywho, it is what it is. So let's get started. Oh, he's got another one of those flashlights that I showed y'all the other day. It does the SOS. Well, it's not doing it now. And it zooms. I showed y'all. Yeah, so he has one of those flashlights. A knife sharpener. Some more tape. Some pipe thread seal tape. Oh, my glasses. Hang on, I'll be right back. If I don't have my glasses, then I can't read what this stuff is, because since I don't know what it is, I need my glasses to read. He's got a utility pencil from Home Depot. Home Depot is my favorite store. Oh, it's hard to go in there and not just buy everything. But you know, that costs a lot of money. That's why I just go in there and I just look at everything, just kind of, I just look at it all. I wish I had all of it. I love power tools. I've built some things also with power tools. Oh, I'm getting off this subject. Some zip ties, a Phillips head screwdriver, some Sharpies. I forget what that's called. That, it's not a C-clamp. I don't remember what it's called. Mini hammer, an Allen wrench set. See, I know what Allen wrenches are. Okay, so that's what he has in here. That's a lot of stuff for this little bitty pouch. You'd be surprised at all the stuff that you can fit in these little bitty pouches that go on your bag, or that's a part of your bag. So let me see. Oh, this is this bag here. Oh yeah, he's got a hook on it latched. It velcros off the side, and then it's got the molly straps on the side of the bag. Well, it's what he uses is one of those little hooks like you use for your key ring or whatever. So if it came undone on the Velcro, then it doesn't fall off because it's still hooked on there. And this here is his first aid kit. And I did a video on one of these first aid kits. You can look it up, it just says first aid kit video, something like that. But it shows you everything that's inside this bag. There's a ton of stuff in this bag. I mean, a ton of stuff. You wouldn't believe what you could get in this little bag. Look how small it is. It's just little. You can put a lot of stuff in there. So instead of going through all of that again right now, because it is so much stuff, so much equipment, supplies, then I'll just let you go find that video and you can see what's all in there from there. This is such a big bag. It's hard to find where to start. So And I'm going to try to show it all to you. But I just don't want to take all of these off of here. So then he's got, well, I'm going to take this one off. This one should be easy to get back on. Then he has this bag on this side. And oh, he has, this is his bag. And it has the tweezers for splinters or whatever. You need eyebrows, some nail clippers, those little bitty scissors. They're really sharp. Those are good. Some nail clippers, some alcohol swabs and stuff. A bar of soap, a spoon, a fork, and a knife. So you've got some eating utensils, or he has some eating utensils in there. So I'm just gonna set this aside. I'll put that back on in just a second. And then he's got another bag over here. Makes it really hard to show you if I don't take everything off. Let me see if I can flip it over and see if you can see better. So he's got his water filter system in here. I'm gonna need my glasses for this. The little water bag right here. And then these little tubes are to rinse the filters and the tubes out. He's got a couple of tubes, I guess, for drinking. And then he has this Coleman drinking water filtration tablets. I don't know if you could see that. And they're little tablets that you put in your water and it cleans it out. Oh, sorry. And then he has some more. Who was that by? That was Coleman. And then Coleman PA Plus neutralizing tablets. Don't know exactly what that means or what it's for, but I know, well, I know it's for the water. I know it's for the water. Oh, so he has 3 more of those tablets, 2 more bottles, and then 2 more bottles of the neutralizing ones. And then he has a filtering system in here. So this here is for the water, drinking, to clean the water so that it's safe for you to drink. Like, he just has everything. And then he's got a bandana in here. Okay, so that's that side. And the first aid kit on the other side. And then, I'm not gonna take this sleeping bag off, but he's got a really good sleeping bag in here at the bottom. I'm not gonna show it to you this time because it's just gonna take too much time. I need to quit talking about extra stuff and just get to it. So, in this top part, it's really hard to show all this stuff. So he has his stove, his little portable stove that has the fuel blocks in it. You take one out and you put the blocks on there, and that's it. So he has his fuel stove and some paracord. He's got a fishing kit, some line and a bobber and some hooks he has inside here. Let me open it up and show it to you. Oh yeah, these little things. And he has 2 of them in here. And it has a hook on it, fishing line, yeah, and a bobber. So he has that. And then he's got his knife. I think it's a knife. Oh! So it's not a knife. Well, it has a knife and a cork screw and if I cut myself, I don't know how you get these out, but it's a fork on that side and a spoon on this side. That's neat. I don't even know if I ever seen that before. And then he has one of these pans. Let me see what's in here, because I don't even know what's in here. So he's got a pan to cook with. Oh, oops. So he's got this pan. And a cup or a bowl, whatever you want to use it for. And this little pot. Oh, this is really cute. And he's got this little pot that goes inside this other pan. And this probably screws on there somehow. I don't know how. It probably screws back on here like this, so you have the handle. That's pretty neat. So then he has his cookware set. I think from what I've been watching on other people, I think it's, I don't know if it's called a nesting or not, but I think it is called nesting cookware. It's gonna take me a minute to get this back together, and I don't want y'all to have to just sit there and watch me struggle with that. I'm sure you got better things to do with your time than watch me put a pan together. So he's got another deal of paracord in here. He's got two of them. And these are, I said something about them being weatherproof matches. I think if it gets damp and whatever, they have like a wax coating over them. And you either take the wax coating off or you strike it. They'll strike. So even if it's damp weather and regular matches won't work, these will work. Plus they're inside this little container that has a rubber seal. And it has cotton in here. And I think it also has an extra striker on there. And then he has a beanie. It feels like it's a wool beanie. Those wool's real warm. And then he has his shamak. I think that's what it's called. He's got his shamak in here. And there's a whole lot of uses for that. I tried to explain the uses for a shamak in my, was it my last video, I think? I think it was my last video. I was trying to explain what a shamak is used for. I'm going to put that pan back in here in a minute, but I want to close it up so everything don't fall out. But there's, if you know other uses for a shamak, I think that's what it's called. If you could, you know, comment below the video and let me know other uses for that, I would greatly appreciate it. Y'all are going to be very helpful and beneficial in my learning. I think my camera's like slowly tilting. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. Okay, so then we have like a knee brace. He's got a knee brace. Some wool socks. A breakfast bar. Some shoestrings. I'm sure he's got lots of ideas on what you could use the shoestrings for. Some goggles. I like trying on this stuff. He's got some goggles, a headlamp, with an SOS on it. Garrity makes this one. It's a nice little headlamp. Then he has a mirror in case you need to signal for help. Couple of locks. An emergency blanket. So if it gets like, if you're stuck in freezing cold weather, that blanket will help keep you warm. This is tissue paper, like toilet paper. An Altoids can full of cotton balls. See, those Altoids cans come in handy. Another Altoids can for cotton balls. The cotton balls are good to have to help start a fire, help a fire get going good. He's got some gloves, hardy gloves. Those look really comfortable. And oh, I love Magellan. I have a couple of chairs out there, the Magellan chairs, and the side lifts up and it's like a little table and it's got a cup holder, and then on the other side it's got like this flap with all these pockets. Magellan, I think, is a really good, they make a lot of good quality stuff. So this is, I don't know what you call this saw. I don't know how to open it. I'm not going to open it up all the way because then I probably won't be able to shut it, because I had a problem trying to open it. But it's a saw. You can cut down trees and limbs and stuff like that. That's neat. And it comes inside of this carrying case. And he has his Striker fire starter here. I hope you can see this. It's kind of far away. But he's got his fire starter. He's got a couple of the fire starter logs. And some more matches. Cotton balls soaked in Vaseline, which is very flammable. These will burn, I think, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. For a couple of them, I actually demonstrated starting a fire with these cotton balls in one of my videos. It was my, I don't know, you'll find it. I don't have that many videos, but you'll find it. And it demonstrates how these cotton balls will burn long enough to get you a fire started. You also can use a candle. Keep a candle in there. You can use a candle also, but these are good also. And another saw. This is it's another one of those saws. It's a little bit smaller. Pocket Boy. No, yeah, Pocket Boy. Silky Pocket Boy. But it's another saw that it has. And it comes in this nice little rubber case. Plastic case. And then he has some more logs in there. And then in here, he's got a couple of toothbrushes and some toothpaste. and some toothpicks with the toothpicks with the floss on it. Gotta take care of your teeth, peoples. That's a lot of stuff inside that little pouch. I'm trying to be quick, but I definitely don't want to leave all this stuff out because he knows where he has his things, and I don't want to have anything displaced. Plus, it's so packed in here, so compact, that if I don't put it all back in the right spot, then it's probably not going to close right. Okay. Okay, so that's the other pouch. Everything's so much easier to put in there at first when you first do it. But if you get in there for anything, it's hard to put it all back. And, oh yeah, we already went over that pouch. We did this one, we did that one. Oh, and then inside this bag, you have this little center, like in between these two pouches and then the big pouch, there's this little opening in here that you can slide stuff in. So it has another one of those little shamocks, a thicker pair of gloves, couple of plastic bags you can use as a raincoat or, you know, to shelter yourself from the weather. He has his, he's got a notepad in here. Another beanie. If one gets wet, then he has another one. A bigger flashlight. I don't know what this is called, but is it a billy bar? You'll know what those are, probably. And then some, I think these are called bolt cutters. Yeah. 12-inch bolt cutters. A SOG, or SOG machete, and it has the jagged deals on this side for sawn. That's going to be good for splitting wood to build your fires. And a SOG hand axe. I guess that's how you pronounce it. SOG or SOG hand axe. He carries a lot of tools in here, but you know, you may need that stuff. You just never know what kind of situation you're going to be in, where you're going to be at. You don't know. It's better just to be prepared for absolutely anything. And this man is always very well prepared. You know, you don't want to get out in the middle of somewhere and not what not have what you need. Then you'll be thinking, oh, I thought about sticking that in my bag, but I didn't think I was going to need it. And you worry about taking up too much, space and all of that. Well, there's just some things, you know, if you think that you might need it, if you've got room for it, then you might as well pack it. Might as well pack as much stuff as you possibly can into your bags. I'd rather have more than I need and have it available to me than need something and not have it. Excuse me. Okay, that's it for that. I'm not going to strap this down because I need to get into that big part. Okay, so this bag here also has a zipper, a side zipper, another pouch, and this is another SOG knife, SOG. And Gerber, he loves Gerber brand things. He says they're good, high quality tools that they make. So he's got a Gerber multi-tool. It has the pliers. And I think Gerber pretty much thinks of everything when they make their tools. I don't know, that's just what I think. It's got a little miniature saw. It's got a bottle opener with, it looks like I don't know if that's a miniature set of pliers or not. Looks like a flathead screwdriver. Did I call that pliers? Phillips head is what I meant. It's got a knife on that side. And then on this side, it has a little pair of scissors. I wish I was closer. It's got a little pair of scissors. And it looks like a bottle opener. Maybe a can opener. And then like another saw on that size. A multi-purpose tool. I think that's what it's called. But, so he's got that. And then he's got this knife, CK Dragon. He really likes this knife, so it must be CRKT. CRKT knife. Now the good thing about this knife is that when you look for buying a knife, you want to get one to where the metal goes all the way through from one end to the other. It's like a solid piece of metal all the way through here. The good thing about that is you don't worry so much about, you know, not really breaking the blade, but where the screws are attached, they can get loose, it can fall off, you can lose the screws and all of that. Well, this is one solid piece. I mean, I doubt anything's gonna happen to this handle. It's a pretty well made handle, looks like. It feels good. If anything was to happen to the handle, you still have that blade. It's still one solid piece. I'm still learning, but I do know that when you go to buy a knife, you want to make sure that the part that the metal that the knife is made of goes all the way down through into the handle. And then he's got this knife, which is also SOG or SOG. And this knife comes with a sharpener inside this little pouch. Oh, So that's what he has on that side. And then he has stuff on this side too. He's got another knife in here. See that? And then he has some bungee cords with the little balls on them and some zip ties. Now we're going to get into the big part. We'll get into this big part. This will be easier because it unzips all the way like that. I'm going to move my coffee. I'm going to move my coffee. Excuse me. Let's get this over here so that I can get into this better. It'll make it a whole lot easier. Oh, well that's cool. The sleeping bag just holds it open. So here, let me turn it around. Here in this pouch, he has, I think he took the matches out of here and put Q-tips in here. He's got some Purell hand sanitizer. Hygiene is key, people. Some baby powder, bottle of peroxide. A lot of these things are like dollar items. The peroxide and alcohol little bottles you can get from Family Dollar for $1. A bottle of Listerine and some aspirin. And then he has a tarp and 2 big deals of paracord or rope, braided rope. And he's got some tent stakes. I don't know, it says Thermolite by DuPont. Thermolite reactor. I don't know what that is, but he has that. I don't know what's in these pouches. I don't know what that is either. Maybe y'all know. And this is a raincoat or a poncho. And his SOG. It's a bigger shovel. I don't know how that works, but it's a big shovel. And it fits in this pouch. And then down here at the bottom, he has from Harbor Freight Tools a what is it called? The quilts, like a moving blanket. He's got one of those in there. And then, remember I showed you on the last one, the water bladder? He has a water bladder attached to here that comes around. It sits in the back of this pouch on this backpack. You fill it up with what? This bag is so good for these things because it has a hole right here, and when he wears the backpack, the thing comes around this strap, and so when he's thirsty, he can get to it real easy and drink water. So like I said, I told y'all I don't know what a lot of this stuff is. I don't know what everything is used for. I think I know pretty well what a lot of it is used for. For the most part, I know what it's used for. I'm not a complete idiot. I don't know what some of the stuff is used for, but most of it I do know what it's used for. And that's all that counts, is that I do know. And that if I don't know now, I will know. I think that's how I had it. Yep. So, that's Billy's bag, y'all. It would have took me a lot longer if I was to go through everything and show it all to you in detail. And like I said, I know y'all don't have all day, but that's his bag. He's pretty well prepared. If you can think of anything else that we could put it, I mean, this is a heavy bag, a really heavy bag. I mean, he totes it around just fine. But if you can think of anything else that would be good to put in here, then if you could comment, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you like my video, please hit like. If you really like my video or my videos, then please subscribe. And if you really like my videos, then you can hit that little bell looking thing for notifications. So whenever I have new videos out, it will notify you and you can come see them. And then of course, comment. I really need, you know, to learn a lot of stuff, and anything that you could let me know or whatever to be helpful, I'd really appreciate it. If you really like my videos, then you can share them, please, with your friends and family. Promise you. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot. I know the basics, I think. And I don't know a whole lot. I don't know the names. But I'm learning. So, in time, my videos will get much more informative. And yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. So, here's to you. See you later, alligators.